Okay, this is going to be a super quick sort of crash course on how to cut checks. Checks, chips. How many is this? I don't know. Let's find out. So we stack them all up. We break them down into groups of 5. We splash the last one. Because of the way we cut them, I know each stack is symmetrical. And then I see there's 5 here. There must be 5 here. Just to prove it, you can run your finger along the top. 5, 5, 5, 5, 20 chips. So the technique behind this is very important because there is one and only one way that is considered proper to cut chips. There is another way, and maybe I'll show you later, but this video is going to be how to cut checks properly, like a professional would. So it starts like this. Get yourself 20 chips. I think you mentioned you have chips, which is good. So get some chips, get a stack of 20. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna palm it like this. You're gonna grab the stack, all your fingers on the side. You have your thumb in the back. I know it's kind of hard to see, but your thumb is in the back. And some people have big enough hands where they can just pick up this whole thing. My hands are not that big, so I've developed a feel to lift up 15 chips, or more accurately, to leave behind 5 chips. So it's just knowing what that feels like, and that's something you get over time. You can just come up and just know when you've done it correctly. So that's that. As far as how to actually cut the stack down, this is how you do it. Your first finger is going to do all the work. You're going to break off at 5 chips here. You place this down, and you want to imagine a line, right? So when you cut the checks, they form a line this way. You're going to break off that first 5 and travel backwards in that same line. This is super exaggerated. In real work, it would only be maybe this big, but when you're learning, you want to break it off and come far enough away, because the next step is to use your ring finger in the back to slide this whole stack forward, and your first finger is going to swipe across and lift up everything. It makes physical contact with this stack here. So it comes up, you swipe and break and travel in that line, drop, and then the same thing. You push, your thumb is here to support, you push, swipe, drop, push, swipe one more time, and this time there was nothing else to pull off. This is called proofing. When you swipe the 2 chip stacks, you are proving that they are the same height, that they have the same amount of chips, because nothing else is coming off. If I had something like this, if I was cutting this into stacks of 4, it'd be here, 1, 2, 3, and 1 extra comes off with it. This is your stack of 4, but there was just 1 extra, and when you proof it, it breaks it away. So that's the importance of that. So that when you have your full stacks of 5, this last swipe is very important. And you splash the remainder, and the mechanics of this, you just, you imagine dribbling them like you would dribble a deck of cards. You just dribble the chip stack. It is very important. If you want to do this professionally, you have to learn how to clear your hands. What that means is this. When you hold a chip stack, if I push this to you, I can come away, you would swear that that is the stack that I just cut down, but it's not. I took one. That's not possible if I clear my hands. This is what that looks like. So I break it down, splash, and I open my hand palm up. This is for 2 reasons. 1, the players can see I haven't taken anything. The camera above you can see you haven't taken anything. So clearing your hands is very important. Every single time you touch chips, get into that habit. They're in this kind of mess, you stack them up, clear your hands as you come away. It doesn't have to be a big, thing, right? If you touch chips for whatever reason, clear your hands. That's all you have to do. Just a little up and down. So I cut the stack here, clear the hand, pick it up, clear the hand. That's how you do it. Little crash course. If you want more information, let me know. I'm happy to go into more detail if you're interested, but I figured this would be a cool sort of introduction to it.